On behalf of Soneva, Slow Life Foundation, a very warm welcome. We hope that the combination of the company we're in, the beautiful location, will see us leaving here with new friends, new colleagues, as we lend our support to some of the existing initiatives and join forces to tackle problems and new solutions.
The Planetary Boundaries define the safe operating space for humanity on a stable and resilient planet. And within that, we can innovate, prosper, grow, use capitalism in a smart way. And that is a very positive, challenge for business.
The base level problem is that we haven't asked corporations to have social purpose. We've just asked them to optimize shareholder value. Private profits, public losses, which means they have costs to society in terms of the climate, in terms of fresh water, poisons, pollutants, all that stuff. They draw their power and their success from getting big, but partly by having finance support them to grow bigger. How do you get this ultimate form of capital in capital markets to recognize the reality of people whom it is affecting, of the planet which it is affecting? It's got to be a more caring culture, a more sharing culture. And of course, these are words that make no sense to the classical investment banker. I think that's really the challenge that we have to address. For companies to be sustainable and profitable is not difficult. In fact, the two forces align.
Sustainability is very integral in our business, and I believe strongly that successful businesses combine opposites. We talk about remote but accessible, simple sophistication, intelligent luxury, etc. And one of the things that I feel summarizes what we do is this idea of sort of combining sustainability and luxury. So that just makes us truer to our purpose. It makes our hosts even more engaged, even more passionate about what they're doing. So they then create more and more magical service, allows us to achieve our awards, have a high repeat level, and of course ends up with a high financial bottom line. So clear link between sort of sustainability and luxury and profitability, of course.
This is our Waste to Wealth Centre. Waste to Wealth as a mission for this part of the resort is really sums up what we're trying to do, which is not only to be responsible with our waste, but to show that there's value in it. And it's only when you collect things that you realise how much you've got. If you're week by week sending it off the island for somebody else to deal with, you never really know. And we're always trying to find new ways of using waste. So this is our charcoal making. We produce up to 1,500 kilos a month. So we're actually self-sufficient now in charcoal for the barbecues and the pizza oven. No one else, as far as I know, is making charcoal in the country. So it's all been imported from India or Thailand or somewhere like that. So again, it saves on all that transport and it makes good use of the waste material. We've got requests from outside actually to purchase our excess. So at the moment we're pretty much break even, but I'd love to be making more and therefore supplying local markets with charcoal. What we're trying to do is produce our own compost. It's the foundation for any kind of organic gardening approach. And in the Maldives, where the soil starts off as sand, really working with the soil is such an important part of organic gardening. I've spoken to the wholesalers and they would love to buy locally if it was available and if it was of the right quality. So there's a massive opportunity.
Bottling our own water costs us 10 cents per bottle. A bottle of Evian here would cost you about $1, so your cost is reducing by 90%. We've given all that to water charities, so 600,000 people as a result have been given access to clean water as a result of our savings.
Whole World Water was conceived at the Symposium in 2011. It's really quite simple. It's the difference between buying branded bottled water and plastic to filtering your own water at source, so you're basically pulling it from your own source, which you need for your hotel anyhow, and you're bottling it in reusable glass. So you're reducing your bottom line, but you're also eliminating your plastic waste, so it's kind of a win-win-win situation. The main reason why we have over 100 members in the Whole World Water campaign is because they could clearly see that was a strong business proposition. They're making more money while also doing incredibly good things.
There are all those benefits, but there's the financial savings. If the top 10 hotel groups joined this practice, we'd be able to raise about $1 billion a year.
It's interesting how often when you're looking for a solution you go back and you find yourself back in the 60s or the 70s and everyone was trying these kind of alternative ways of becoming self-reliant. They were superseded by cheap packaging and plastic, and actually we need to look back at those.